All right, Damian, new day in Jets land. Thought about the press conference, the introductory press conference of Aaron Glenn, and what do you think about the hire as a whole?
Yeah, listen, I thought he quote unquote won the press conference. I thought he kind of laid out his principles of how he wants to, wants to go about coaching this team and how he wants to build a culture in this team. And I think, that's the one thing that he really laid out to me was, holding, obviously accountability was a word that was thrown out there, and just, setting a standard. Really, that's if you want to get this organization where it needs to be, it's got to be, you got to set a standard, and then guys follow suit on that. So I thought AG did a really good job of laying that out, and now we just got to wait and see how he builds this whole thing out moving forward.
Also, with the accountability, he said that kind of breeds responsibility. So when we talking about players holding themselves accountable and wanting to get to that next level of turning a program around, like how does that message get received in the locker room? Day one, he has that team meeting in front of the squad.
I think it's great because all players want to be coached. All players want structure. Players, they crave that. They want that. But you got to have the right voice in the building to kind of set the standard as far as that is concerned. And also, you got to bring the right people into the building. When you have the right people, guys who are professionals, guys who know how to come to work every day, who set the standard and not, I always felt like a coach's job is not to police the locker room, it's the player's job to police the locker room. And so part of that is bringing in the right people, making sure they're policing the locker room, doing what, doing what the coaches, what the standard that he set moving forward. And I think now that's got to be the next step. Obviously, you got the coach, you got a general manager. Okay, getting the staff, ultimately bringing in the type of players that you want to bring your vision to life within this building.
He also mentioned that first order of business, he has been in contact with Aaron Rodgers. Does Aaron Rodgers kind of fit AG vision?
Well, I mean, listen, that's obviously a conversation that Aaron and Aaron, both Aarons. Now I'm thinking about it, both Aarons have to have a honest and frank conversation because this is not going to be an easy deal. I know AG is going to come in here and he's going to quote unquote lay down the law. Okay. And he's going to lay down the law. It's a new day, and so does Aaron Rodgers want to be a part of this new regime and the new way of going about doing things? And so if that happens, great. If not, then you got to pivot and do what's best for the organization.
Hey, man, thanks for your time. And you can use the Aaron and Aaron thing on Get Up. You can use it on ESPN. Right. You can have that. No 20% on that one.
I would happily take that.